what is a negative number? I don't know. Negative numbers are considered to be any number less than 0. So when you're counting up from 0, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, on and on forever. Each one of those numbers has kind of like an evil twin, an opposite one. Going down from 0, you've got -1, -2, -3, -4. So you've got positive infinity, and then you've got negative infinity, and then 0 sitting right in the middle, and anything less than 0 is a negative number. For a long time, Greek people, they get credited with a lot of great discoveries in maths. They did not believe in negative numbers. So the very first historic reference to negative numbers is actually found in this thing called the 9 Chapters of Mathematical Art, which was from China. So anytime you're using negative numbers, you can say thank you, China. Where can I see some of these negative numbers? Temperature in Scotland. In the winter, obviously, it's very cold. Anytime the temperature goes below 0 into the negatives, that's when we'll be dealing with kind of snow, freezing, because water freezes at 0. And then below that it should be ice. The coldest temperature ever recorded in Scotland, get this, -27.2 degrees. So water is freezing up here at 0, and we managed to hit -27.2 degrees. And weirdly enough, that's happened twice. It happened once in Braemar in like 1980 something, and then it happened again in Altnahara in the Highlands in 1995. So that's twice we've hit that -27.2. I've never experienced anything that cold, but it would be absolutely freezing. Another place that's really common to see negative numbers is in money or finance. So if you have money, then you've got a positive bank balance. It's sometimes called being in the black. And say you've got positive £3. I've got £3. Then imagine someone comes along and says, you owe me £4, and then you would have to say, well, I only have £3, so I can give you that. You still owe me another £1. So in that case, my bank balance is now -1. I'm in debt. I'm in debt now, sometimes called being in the red. So I now owe £1, which I don't have. And a debt you'll hear about it quite a lot in the real world. It can be quite scary sometimes. The average national household debt for Scotland is £12,000, so most households are about £12,000 in debt. But there'll probably be a point in your life when you're happy to take on a huge sum of debt. It could be for student loans. Most people can't pay for their university education up front, so you take out a student loan and you pay it back bit by bit. Or it could be for a mortgage, and you might be really happy to get that mortgage. So a mortgage is a huge sum of money which you pay back over 25 or so years, but for all of that time what you've got is debt. I mean, you have a house, which is fantastic, but you've taken on a load of debt. So that's just some of the places that we can find negative numbers, and hopefully you understand a little bit more about what they are. They're just less than 0. And if you're looking for next steps, why not try ordering negative numbers, so putting them in order smallest to largest, which will be on the next video.